know what it is. It's your guy, Rhett, Butler, in this. Well, this is that pretty left hook. Hitting you in your goddamn liver, fool. Shout out to David Benavidez, man. He took care of business against Caleb Plant. Woo! That was a good fight. Possible fight of the year candidate. Boxing. Stop telling everybody that boxers aren't fighting each other in their prime. It's a lie. You're only talking about Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Relax. Moving over. UFC. Yo, first and foremost, Leon Rocky Edwards. I like this guy. In the words of the English, he has bollocks.
Hey, yo.
He has bollocks, man. First of all, he beat Kamaru Usman. They done fought 3 times. And now Leon has won 2 of those 3. So what does that say? That says Leon is the winner. Like, we could do this 4 times, but why? Leon did his goddamn thing. UFC 286 to be exact. Took it home. UK. Did what he had to do. London. O2 Arena. It don't get no bigger than that in London, baby. That's like going to New York and fighting in the Garden. O2 Arena is a magical, magical place, and Leon Edwards put on a huge show for his hometown fans. But he was hit with the shenanigans, y'all. He was hit with the whole shenanigans. At the end of the fight, press conference, Aguan, and he's told, you know Colby Covington's getting the next title shot. Now, wait. Before I go to the shenanigans, let's talk about the pre-shenanigans, where Colby Covington stepped out and weighed in as an alternate, potentially, for the Kamaru Usman, Leon Edwards scrap in London. So when people saw that, they were like, why do we have a backup to this fight? That was Exhibit A, so to speak. Then, everything went fine. Usman, Edwards fought. Edwards did what he had to do. But after the fight, Dana White says, yeah, I want to see Edwards versus Covington now. He's getting the next title shot. Now, some people were left stupefied, awestruck. They were left not understanding what's happening at all. Why do you say that, Rhett? Because Colby Covington hasn't fought since March 5th, 2022, a whole year. You know, we know he caught the situation in Poppy Steak out in Miami, where Masvidal ran up on him. You know, put the paws on him in the streets of Miami.
Hey,
okay,
yo.
No gloves, no octagons, no bread. Just off the, I heard you talking crazy type of energy. And had to, you know, give him the street business, man. They didn't do him as bad as like Tekashi 6ix9ine got done in Florida, you know, in the bathroom
hey,
at LA
yo.
Fitness. But he got done pretty dirty. Colby Covington, that is, by Masvidal. We ain't gonna talk about that. All that's allegedly, by the way, because Masvidal's my man. But what I am saying is this. Colby Covington hasn't fought in a year. Before that year, all right, because like I said, his last fight was George Masvidal, and their bad blood is epic at this point. He lost to Kamaru Usman, former champion, for the championship. Beat Tyron Woodley. Okay, respectful. And beat him with a TKO. Rib injury, all of that. But he lost before that to Kamaru Usman. And that was a knockout. So let's run the chronology again because I went backwards. He lost to Usman, beat Tyron, lost to Usman again, and then beat Masvidal. That, my friends, does not a championship contender make. Additionally, you have other people in the welterweight division like Bilal Muhammad. Shout out to the Chi-Town. This man right now was on the let's count it up for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight win streak with a no contest in the middle. But he's been on an 8 fight win streak, bros. What? That man clearly deserves the next title shot against Leon Edwards. I mean, anybody can tell you that. But they went with Colby Chaos Covington. Now you might say, Red, why is this happening? Well, Leon Edwards summed it up perfectly. He called it Dana White privilege.
Hey, yo.
The double entendre The wordplay goes over nobody's heads, by the way. Dana White, white privilege. This is an amazing concept right here. I got to give Leon Edwards a lot of props for coining this terminology. You know I like it. Why is he saying this? Because he's saying if Dana likes you, you good. Now, don't get me twisted. The fact that they white, I think, is just an added bonus because the terminology is amazing. But he's saying if Dana White likes you, you're going to be pushed to the front of the line. And now I'm going to tell you how crazy this gets. This is when it starts getting real political. Dana White and Colby Covington rock heavy with Donald Trump. Dana White stumped for Trump on his campaign, and Colby Covington has been the biggest Trump supporter the whole time. Now, I know I'm getting into politics, and I don't even get into all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting you know the similarities exist because it's Dana White privilege time. Additionally, Bilal Muhammad is a whole Muslim. He's a whole Palestinian American, by the way, as well, I believe. And he's from the Chi, and we all know the Chi got some crazy situations going on in the streets then. But check this out. Dana White privilege is starting to sound like a serious thing in the UFC. And I think Dana White privilege has been around the whole time. Just nobody coined it. That's why Leon's a genius. Leon, thank you, my brother. Because it's amazing the man them came up with this terminology. Y'all know I'm a fake British person, right? I literally be fronting like I'm from Brixton out here. Shout out to Harlem, because that's where we really are going. Hey, man, I got to tell you what these guys said, because it's crazy. So, Leon Edwards, he went on the MMA Hour, and he said, I definitely have a say in who's next. Now, first of all, to be clear, Leon Edwards said he is not fighting Colby Covington next. Like, he took it on some champion privilege. Like, nah, I'm good. Give me another name. Yeah. This is what he said on the MMA Hour. Listen, he ain't getting the title shot next fight. Look at the road I had to take to get there. There's no way you're getting beat twice by the guy that I just beat twice, went out and beat Masvidal, and then sit out for a year and a half, not even tweeting or nothing, just missing for a year. And then randomly pops up at the weigh-ins and it's like, okay, he's fighting for the title next. It makes no sense at all. So let's see how it plays out. He has to go out there and earn his way like I had to do. Thank you, Leon. He's speaking nothing but facts. You gonna dispute the facts? Colby got smacked up in the streets, man, by the man George Masvidal. I'm going to keep throwing this accent in and out, by the way, because I'm crazy like that. And now, he pops up at a weigh-in, ready to jump in if needed, and then he gets a title shot? Nuts. He wasn't tweeting at all. We know this man loves the chaos. He loves to cause the drama. He's been quiet. But he gets a title shot? Now, he's saying that because sometimes people can talk their way into situations by just being ratchet as hell on socials. Colby's the biggest troll out there in MMA for real. And he's not doing none of that. So Leon's like, where's the hype? I don't need to fight you. If anything, I'm looking at records now. I want the guy who's earned his way here because I had to go through fire and brimstone to get this strap, and now I kept the strap. I mean, Kamaru Usman was in the last Black Panther. He's a whole Wakanda forever, baby. Still, they're giving Colby the shot, and he's not feeling that. Leon went on to say, Khamzat Chimaev and me were calling each other out for years. This is a guy that I got matched up with 3 times in a row. I took the Chimaev fight, and Covington didn't take the fight, and he's getting rewarded for not taking the fight. When it was me, I got removed from the rankings. So Dana White privilege is definitely real. Yo, I love this terminology. Thank you. It's amazing. Leon kept going. I feel like he needs at least one more fight. He's talking about Covington. Everyone else is fighting and working their way to get a title shot. So why should he be sitting out for a year, not doing nothing, and then randomly slide into the title shot? I feel like he should go out there and fight one of the top guys, top 6 guys, and we'll go from there. There's literally no clear contender right now. And I feel like they're all one fight away from the world title. So I'll sit back on my throne and have a look. I love the energy right now. Leon is talking hella spicy. Man. He's talking hella spicy. That was a shot fired at Bilal Muhammad. There's no clear contender. This man is on an 8-fight win streak. Again, there's a no contest in the middle. But he's basically saying, I wasn't impressed. Go harder. He's looking at Khamzat Chimaev. He's like, at least this dude has some energy I can rock with right now. Pause.
Hey, yo.
The game is getting crazy. Let me tell you what Dana White said, man. Dana heard the noise, man. Dana needed to let y'all know what time it is, man. This is Dana White. Listen, it's not like I'm a big, Colby. Colby Covington deserves this shot at the title. I don't blame Leon. Leon just went through Usman twice. And now he's looking at another wrestler with a funky style that's tough to deal with. When you become the champ, everybody's coming after you. All the straight killers are coming after you for the next 3 times a effing year. You're faced with nothing but the baddest dudes in the world in your division. If you look at Usman and what he did, Usman ran through that division twice. Usman's one of the greatest of all time. Leon just beat him twice. You're the man, Leon. You're the guy. And everyone's coming after you, and it's going to be Colby next. Mic drop. That's a mic drop moment. Leon, he said, you could say Dana White privilege all day because you're right, champ. But guess what? I respect you, champ. So I'm going to put the next one up that I want to see you go after, my guy. That's it. Label it what you want. You got my belt. It's on my terms. And Colby's my man. What you finna do? Now, we could look at Francis Ngannou, who had a lot of energy towards Dana White and the UFC system. And you know what he said? Man, I'm good. He did this while he had the title. So here's the interesting thing about this Dana White privilege and where Leon Edwards now sits. Yeah, it took him an arduous path to get to the top. And now that he's on the top of the mountain and he want to call the shots, and he's realizing they don't let you do that over here. It's not the way the game is going. This is not boxing, my man. Will Leon Edwards fight Colby Covington? Or will Leon Edwards make a stand like Francis Ngannou and leave the goddamn UFC? I love the way the game is moving right now. Because, see, you got to understand the politics and principalities of the game, my mans. Okay? Israel Adesanya lost his belt to Alex Pereira. He was a star. Conor McGregor, yeah, they setting up him against Michael Chandler with this Ultimate Fighter and everything else. But there's a lot of shenanigans going on with this. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Right now, the UFC is devoid of top-level stars, bros. It's not what it used to be. And you see guys elite. Francis left. Leon's challenging what Dana's talking about. And the people that they've been marketing for a few years, they not belt holders no more. It is what it is. So now Leon has to decide. Either I'm going to make a stand or I'm going to do it the way they're telling me to do it. And by the way, I don't have no dog in this fight. If Leon Edwards decides to fight Colby Covington, just beat his ass. I mean, it is what it is. We all know what the equalizer is. Yeah, buddy. So do what you do. Because that's what they're going to say to you, Leon, if you don't fight Colby. Oh, he was scared of him. He's a wrestler. He squeezed by with 2 wins on Usman, allegedly, although that first one was amazing. He don't want another wrestler. You know what they're going to say, dog. You know what they're going to say. But let's see what Dana actually said again. He said more. If Usman doesn't exist, Colby's been the champ now for a while. This is Dana White. He's been there forever. He cut the weight. He showed up to fill in for that fight and a million other reasons why he deserves that fight. So Dana White's mind is made up. And Leon Edwards knows this is the same face-off with different circumstances that basically Francis Ngannou took a stand and kept it moving for him. Yo, I love what's going on right now. Athletes, you're going to learn that the UFC system is built from the top down. It's not boxing. If you're trying to call the shots and throw your weight around and feel like that champ, they're going to quickly let you know. We'll make an interim. We'll wait out your contract, your paperwork, and we'll do what we want to do. Because at the end of the day, Dana White privilege, we outside. Listen, man, it's your guy, Rhett Butler. This is that Up On Game presents Pretty Left Hook. Ooh, wait. Shout out to my whole Up On Game familiar, man. Blanco, Dustin, Vito, Cardo, and of course, my homie, LeVar Arrington. Listen, check us out, man. IG at Rhett E. Butler. That's my personals. At Pretty Left Hook Podcast. That's the show. And man, go to Twitter and check me out, Reddy Butler, as well. And subscribe to everything Up On Game. Go to upongame.network. Follow, subscribe, get all the information, man. Check us out on everywhere your podcasts are. And you goddamn better check out that YouTube channel. Because we outside, man. Pretty Left Hook privilege is real too. Follow. Yee. Listen, we love it all, man. Can't wait to see how it plays out. You don't know shit about MMA either, but you just got schooled. Y'all gonna learn today.